The Pacific Green Party is designed to be a true, grassroots, decentralized organization. That's the first sentence of our founding documents. But is it still true? Our registration numbers reached their peak nearly 20 years ago. Since then, our share of the electorate has fallen by 2/3 to barely 1/4 of 1%. Where's the grassroots? Our party rules force members to ask permission from a small committee for the right to form a chapter. They have to be in a chapter or pay money to vote on party business. Where's the decentralization? It's easy to see why so many people have left, why there are so few chapters. Grassroots decentralization has been replaced by insider culture, gatekeeping, mistrust, infighting. Nobody wants that, and it's nobody's fault. But it has to be fixed fast before we fade away completely. This will be a process, but the first step needs to be right now. The most important thing is to free the membership. Having to be a supporting member just to create the group that can make you a supporting member in the first place is backwards. In my opinion, it's our single worst bylaw. Let's strike the word supporting from that requirement so all members can form groups. And let's let all groups qualify supporting members to encourage activity for those that don't fit the chapter model. If you're a caucus or a network or any group doing something significant, you are building the party and you should count. If you'd rather just be a chapter, you can still do that too. Next, let's remove the hurdle of permission. That's centralized power, and it signals the membership that the party doesn't trust them. Instead, let the members tell the committee they formed a group, then the committee tells the party, and that's that. Now let's get out of the box of regionality. We don't have to organize by county, and few of us do. Even major parties can opt out. The bylaws already recognize overlapping chapters, and no one chapter truly represents everyone in its area. Organizing with members from other areas is valuable and can be the only option for rural members. So let's make location optional and let members call their group more or less whatever they want. Finally, for part 1, let's make explicit what these 3 lines imply. You can already join more than one chapter, or you can be in no chapter, and a chapter can already decide who can be a member. Those are basic tenets of free association. Let's write that in and strike section H here, which states the obvious and doesn't really need to be there, as it's not possible to make everyone join a group. Some of you may be a little nervous about the legality of changing party structure, so let's have a look at election law. ORS 248-002 tells us who our members are. Every voter affiliated PGP. 009 tells us all our members get equal opportunity to participate in the process of nominating candidates to our partisan ballot line. 005 says we have to ensure the widest and fairest representation in our organization and activities. However, 011 says 005 is not enforced by the state. It's up to us whether to follow our party rules or not. And that's what chapters and supporting membership are, features of our party rules. They aren't treated in statute or part of the nominating process, so there's no express requirement for the state to enforce them. This means only we can make ourselves ensure that widest and fairest representation happens. So, let's do it. Let's trust our members to act freely. Let them find motivation, initiative, inspiration in themselves and each other. That is how this party grew before, and we can do it again. Let's enact this reform now.